Hi everyone, it's Nancy Bastine, and one of these days I'm going to say Nancy Bastine instead of Nancy Bastine. Nancy Bastine, that's hard to say. Anyway, I'm back today with Doodle number 19. No, 18. Is it the 18th today or the 19th? It's Sunday the 18th. Yeah, I'm a day ahead. I gotta change this date. I gotta put it back. And it's Saturday, not Sunday. Or it's Sunday, but it's the 18th. Oh my gosh, I'm just really mixed up. Anyway, I've been playing around with my markers and been trying to do some shading stuff, and that's out of my element. I've not learned how to do that very well. So today I'm going to try and do some of that with what I'm going to doodle with you today. And this is kind of an inspiration that came from Eileen McInnes. She was doing, while I'm talking, she was doing a hanger she made to hang ribbons from, to hang her iCads from, or her ATCs, that's what it is, artist trading cards. Well, I can't draw a hanger. I tried and tried and tried to draw a hanger this morning. I could not draw a hanger, so I'm going to do a circle. And let's see, I want my finer pen here. And draw this circle. But I want to find the center of it, so this little thing has marks on it, my circle. So I'm just going to draw lines down with this pencil. And across, if I can get it eat. So, and that's basically my center right there. Am I in frame here? So now that my pen has dried, I'm going to erase that pencil out of there. And leave that little circle in the middle. Okay. I don't know what they're doing upstairs. They're banging a lot of stuff around. You'll have to forgive them. I neglected to go up there and tell them that I was recording, so forgive the noises. Okay, so what I'm going to do basically is draw some things that look like ribbons, that are going to look like they're draping over the top of this circle. And they're all going to meet in the middle. And then I'm going to try my hand at doing some shading with my Pitt pens. I have every kind of marker imaginable. I even have Spectre Noirs, but I don't know how to use them. I think Jen Evers needs to do a tutorial and show me how to use those. So Jen, if you're listening, I need a tutorial. I think I have bought every marker on the market so I could learn how to use them, and I still don't know how to use them at all. But I'm going to try my hand at some shading today. We'll see how this comes out. And this might go over 20 minutes, and if it does, my camera's going to part it out into 2 parts. Just make sure you go watch both parts. I'm going to try and keep it, but you know, 20 minutes gets on there real fast when you're drawing. So I took my happy body yesterday to Walmart and got groceries, and I was there for I think 3 hours. Putting groceries in my cart. I usually buy for the whole month. And seeing as how it was late in the month, I still spent what I would spend for the whole month. Is that ridiculous? Ridiculous! Ridiculous! I say ridiculous. Okay, so they're starting to look like maybe ribbons, huh? I want to do a few things on the outside, and I think I just want to put circles on the outside of the page today. Just to give it a little more oomph, so it doesn't look so blank out here. I forgot to put my lip gloss on, guys. My lips are really chappy, and I don't know. I don't see it here. I don't know where it is. Dang. Oh well, I'll just have to suffer today. Okay, I'm gonna just I like to sphere these circles, make them look like spheres. And how you do that is just color one side of them. Don't you put her out in the backyard. You taking her upstairs? Yeah. My little Molly, she's our other little dachshund, and she's pretty good about going back out in the backyard and not without the fence, and she's pretty good about staying there. And yesterday, she took off and went down to Mr. Huster's house and was barking at Mr. Huster in his backyard, and we couldn't get her to come home. So I just told my husband not to let her out that back door. He doesn't have shoes on to go chase her, and she was a naughty dog yesterday. Okay, I'm going to change pens to a bigger tip. And I'm going to color these in a little bit. Maybe I should use my brush tip. I want to leave some white spaces on them. Here and there and everywhere, you know. I'm going to change to my brush tip. It'll go a little faster. So anyway, I left here yesterday to Walmart. I think it was maybe 3:15 when I left home. Walmart's about 4 miles away, so it doesn't take that long to get there. And I didn't get out of there till 6:15. Ugh. And you know what I hate the most about shopping? Is these little cashiers that are too good. You know, she sees I have a lot in my cart. She sees I'm putting a lot up on her little tray there, or the wheel thing. And I went and found an empty cart, but she was too good to put the groceries that she had bagged up into that empty cart for me. She made me leave my other cart that still had groceries in it that I need to put up on that, whatever it is, to come around and put bagged groceries in that empty cart, because she was not going to do it. It was above and beyond her. And I looked at her like, you gotta be kidding me. And then, to top that off, now I have 2 carts to wheel out to the car. Because nobody helps you at Walmart wheel your carts out. No. And if they call for help, for somebody to come up there, it takes them for days. Literally, they do not want to do it, so they don't come. And you get tired of waiting, because you're wanting to get those groceries in your car and you want to get home. And you're tired of waiting for the little boy to come and help you take your cart out to your car. And then, once you get out to your car, then they just leave you. They say, thanks, bye, and they won't help you put them in your car. I mean, what has happened? What has happened to this generation that nobody will help? It's like, okay, we're getting paid, but we're not going to help you. No. I just think it's a disgrace. A total disgrace. One day I was there getting groceries, and it was pouring down rain, just pouring down rain. And I was just going to go get my car and pull it up to the door, because I wasn't parked too far away from the door. I have a handicap sticker, so I get to park pretty close. But anyway, this lady, she was really nice. She says, oh, I'll watch your carts if you want to go get your car. I said, okay, thanks. Well, then her little boy came, and she told her little boy, she said, here. And she opened up an umbrella and she says, here, you give that umbrella to her and you take her carts to her car and you help her put those in her car. And that little boy did it. I thought, wow. But no, Walmart helpers won't do you that way. Nope, 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 nope. I'm putting that out there on YouTube that any of you that work at Walmart, I'm very disappointed in you. That you can't even put bags in an empty basket when you're checking the person out. That's way beyond you. I was so disgusted. So disgusted. But, you know, I'll go back. I'll go back next month. Yeah, I will. Because I just can't stand to shop Kroger's. And they're so much more expensive. And I don't get my meat at Walmart. I get that at another store. But, yeah, I was so disappointed. So disappointed. Okay, that's my little hang-up story. I'll get off my soapbox now. And can you see how they're doing? Okay, now this is where my problem comes in. I have 3 different shades here. Have I been on camera? I have 3 different shades here of gray, and I don't know what to use first. I don't know whether to use the medium, the dark, or the light when you're shading. So, I'm going to go with the medium. And I'm just going to shade on the underneath parts. Underneath here. Y'all see that? I hope while I was on my soapbox I was in camera, because I didn't look up to see. I really don't want this to go over 20 minutes because I don't want it to part out to 2 parts, but if it does, it does. I should just take my time and do it right. I don't know if you can even see a change. Can you even see a change in it? With the shading? Okay, now I'm going to go to the light one. And I want to shade these in with a light gray. I don't want them to be so stark white. But I wanted them to kind of have a little dimension. I have no idea if I'm even doing this right. Okay, now I'm going to go back around this with the light one. I think I need to take a class on coloring and shading. That might be a novel idea. Do you think? But I don't want to do anything that's so stressful that I won't want to do it anymore. You know, if it's going to stress me out, then, you know, this is supposed to be relaxing. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. You know, it's just as long as it gets there and it doesn't stress me out. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Okay, now I want to do a little bit here in my little bubbles. I've kind of watched Jen do hers, and I kind of get an idea of how to do it. But when she does it in the fast mode, I have no clue what she's doing, other than laying down some paint, some markers. Okay, now let's go with the darkest one, and I'm going to go around this and give this some shading. I'm just playing. I'm just playing today. I hope you can all see my play. Okay, then I'm going to do the light one. And I don't have a blender pen. I bet you I do in my Spectre Noirs, but I don't have one for these. Because these, when they're wet, you're supposed to be able to rub them before they dry because they're in ink. To blend them in. But you know what? I don't like to get stuff on my hands. Mixed media is really not for me. If it calls for finger painting, not me. Alright guys, how do you like it? There's supposed to be ribbons hanging around a circle, I guess. This is number 18. My gosh, we're almost there. Alright, well, let's date stamp this. My husband's making a new pot of coffee. I can smell it. Now see, I hate that when it does that on the ink pad. It just messes it up. I guess I just need to ink it. I don't know. Anyway, there's probably enough on there. Sunday, January 18th, 2015. There we go, guys. We have it. And the first one that I shaded. Let me know what you think. I'm putting it up close. Let me know what you think of that shading and making it, if it's giving it depth or not. I need to know. Jen, I need to know from you. Leave me comments. Alright guys, thanks for coming and watching me and subscribing. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I want some white in here. Duh. I always forget my white. Now it's beginning to look like a flower. that looks kind of cool on those little balls. Never done that before. Never put them on here before. Alrighty. Now we got some pop in it. How's that look, guys? Do you like it better or worse or not? Comment. Let me know. I can take criticism. I really can. Just don't give me thumbs down, okay? If you give me thumbs down, you better tell me why so I can improve. Or if you're just mean, I haven't had any thumbs down yet, but please don't give me any. Okay? Alright, thanks guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.